Hello, beautiful woman of the Flourishing Woman group. It's really, really beautiful to be here with you today. And I would love to talk to you, especially to those of you who are coming to this group in hope of sexual healing because you are carrying pelvic pain conditions like vulvodynia, like vaginismus, like chronic pelvic pain, and you don't seem to be finding the answers for your body, the answers for your healing. And what I want to share with you today, that the answers to your healing don't live outside of you. They live inside of you. They live inside of your body. And this is definitely a journey that I had to go through myself. I had to go through in my own life. And back in 2017, after the birth of my son, I literally felt I'm going to kick my husband into the balls. The lovemaking and intercourse was so incredibly painful. Like my whole body would just go in a dread of having to do anything with intimacy. And all I wanted was to run away. All I wanted was to give up. All I wanted is to just like close and put lock on the bedroom, because sex was just so excruciatingly painful. But if I look, in a deeper way of what was really going on, I was so ashamed of myself. I was so ashamed of my body. I was so ashamed of my femininity. I was so ashamed of my sensuality, and I was so ashamed that my body was not healing, and I just did not know what to do, and I just did not know where to look, and I just didn't know where to even start and begin my journey of healing. And this huge barrier for looking for the answers or looking for the healing solutions was the shame. I felt deep down that I'm the only person, I'm the only woman on this planet that is going through this. And the shame was like this big wall, this big separation between myself and the healing that is available when we actually find the process and we find the healing framework that instigate the natural healing responses that are available inside of our bodies. So in my own despair, and obviously in my own desire to save my marriage, I didn't want to get divorced because I cannot make love to my husband, and I didn't want to live in the fear of possibly losing my husband due to my painful sexuality. So I started to really, really address this shame, and I started to build up my vulnerable courage to actually start looking for the guidance and the mentoring and the support that will foster healing inside of my vagina and allow me reclaim myself, reclaim my body, reclaim my sensuality, reclaim my pleasure, reclaim a deep sense of safety and trust that the future of my relationship and the future of me and my partner being together on this journey called life can be moving forward. So what I want to share with you is there is just so much pain, there is so much havoc when it comes to painful intercourse. And the truth is that sex should not be painful. The pain during sex is always a sign of something really, really deep that's happening inside of a body, and something really, really deep that needs healing, that needs addressing, and that needs profound rewiring. The truth is, your lovemaking should not be painful, and your lovemaking should not be like this source of despair or this source of you trying to run away from your partner, or trying to run away from dating, or trying to run away maybe from yourself and from your body. The truth is that conditions like vulvodynia and vaginismus, They are not diseases. They are conditions. They are conditions that can be treated. They are conditions that can be healed. And with the right guidance and with the right set of tools and practices, you can fully and completely reclaim yourself. You can fully and completely reclaim your body. You can fully and completely reclaim your sexuality, but there has to be a desire. I always see a woman, and I see a lot of women, obviously, with pelvic pain. I see a lot of women with sexual pain. And that is, no matter what their symptoms currently are, no matter of the level of pain they're currently going through, I always see major difference between the two women. A woman that might be in a lot of pain, but has desire to become the flourishing woman, that has like this deep burning desire to do what it takes to reclaim her health and her vitality and be well, as opposed to woman who is, same like this first woman, in a lot of pain, but she is down on herself. She is attacking herself. She's attacking her body. She is not trusting her body. She's not trusting herself. And she's just perpetuating the cycle of abuse. The cycle of abuse that has been done to her, maybe because of trauma, maybe because of childhood wounding, maybe because of sexual repression, whatever it is. But the woman who right now, right in this moment, you might be the woman who has a lot of pain, who has a lot of fear, who has a lot of shame, but you have this desire to really be well, really reclaim yourself. Maybe all of these global pandemics and you being at home and you having more time to reflect and digest your experience and start focusing, start asking yourself the questions like, what does really matter in life? What does really, really matter in life? Is the next Versace bag or the Gucci bag that is really going to give me the fulfillment or happiness? Or is it me getting to the root cause of my pain and actually healing my body, healing my sexuality, healing my pelvis in a really, really deep way so I can feel good inside? The good inside doesn't come from outside. I see so many women freaking out now because they can't get their nails done. They can't get their hairs done. Their bikini line is just like overgrown and they're falling apart. Why? Why are you falling apart? You're falling apart because without all this, like all this makeup on the outside, you don't feel good enough. And the makeup on the outside is just keeping you going in your survival responses. How does that relate to vulvodynia? How does that relate to vaginismus? I see tremendous relationship between you women trying to put themselves together through makeup and hair and nails and all of that, as it relates to the deep sense of worthiness. And if you are struggling with self-worth, if you're struggling with feeling good enough, how can you possibly really at the core heal your sexuality? It's impossible. The first foundation of healing that I guide any woman, whatever condition she comes to me with, it's like we gotta reclaim the core essence of you, the core essence of you being, we gotta reclaim your worthiness. We gotta reclaim that inherent sense that you have needs, physical needs, emotional needs, energetic needs, sexual needs, psychological needs. And we gotta start treating your needs as worthy. We gotta start investing your time, your energy, your resources to really start taking care of your needs. The challenge is that where most women struggle with pelvic pain, where most women struggle with vulvodynia, is they are having really hard time with their boundaries. They are in this perpetual state of over-pleasing, giving, exhausting their resources, exhausting their energy, because deep down they don't feel worthy of taking care of themselves. So here we have your pelvis that's in a state of emergency, your sexuality that needs deep healing, where you really need to start attuning to your needs and begin to give yourself and give your body what it needs for true healing. But instead, you are in so much pain, and you are on top of the pain, there's so much shame that this is happening to you, that you are in the space of giving and taking care of everyone else, that further exhaust your body, that further exhaust your resources, and then you're just like so done. And maybe deep inside, you are raging. You're raging for everyone around you, or everyone around you, because of all the demands that are on your schedule. And this overwhelming exhaustion comes from you not having boundaries in place. So unless and until we get to the foundation, we build the bread and butter inside of you, nothing will work. Nothing will work. And the truth is that your body and your sexuality and your healing needs this absolute foundation. We gotta reclaim your worthiness. We gotta heal your boundaries. And by you really emerging into a woman that is attuned to her needs and is actually meeting your needs with time and energy and reverence. And subsequently, you are in this healthy, to me, healthy boundaries are like this healthy give and take of money, love, lust, energy, and resources. If you haven't seen it, I've done an embodied boundaries masterclass. It's somewhere at the top of this group, so you can definitely step into this, and it will give you deeper understanding of the essential importance of healthy boundaries. But to bring this like back home here is, you know what you need, you're taking care of your needs in a really, really meaningful way. And then the physiology of your boundaries is actually your sexuality. Why do so many women struggle with pelvic pain? Why do so many women struggle with sexual pain? Because we have been taught over and over again that our position in society is to give, is to take care of everyone else, is to bypass our physiological and biological and body-based needs. What does that lead to? Exhaustion, profound exhaustion of the system. So if we were to step into this work together, we really need to focus on reclaiming your sense of sovereignty and what healthy boundaries, what healthy no, I can't do this because right now I need X. No, I cannot take care of this because right now my body needs rest. No, I can't do this because right now I maybe need to do a pelvic balancing sequence that will allow me to create sense of physiological safety in my body. So what that means is, again, you gotta be attuned to what your needs are in the first place, and then have no guilt, no shame, a profound and deep attunement to yourself. And in that space, really negotiate the exchange of yes and no, the exchange of energy and lust and resources and money and all of that. So it's a really, really deep work, and it is a work that creates profoundly healing changes in your body. It is a work that you wish you had 5 years ago or 7 years ago or maybe 28 years ago when you started on this journey. And it is a work that changes everything. It changes how you feel about yourself. It changes how you make love to your partner, or how you, if you're single, if you're divorced, how you share your sexuality with other partner, how you share yourself and your body in an intimate way. It makes you really confident, really self-assured, really self-trusting of yourself and of your impulses and of your needs, because at the core, you have created this foundation of worthiness and a deep sense of self-trust. When you are worthy, which you of course are, everything else that we have kind of like gathered on top, that we are not worthy of having our needs met, it's a bullshit story that we have taken on as our narrative. It's a traumatic response that we have acquired if our parents were not present for us, if our parents, our caretakers, We're not attuned to our emotional needs. But the challenge is we have acquired this as truth. We have acquired this as like this living, breathing pulse that lives inside of our body, and it dictates everything. So when you step into this work, yes, you will get to heal your pelvis. Yes, you will get to heal your sexuality. Yes, you will create very deep sense of safety in your body. And this will be like this rocket launch for you truly focusing on living your best life, truly focusing on shining your light and sharing yourself in a meaningful and impactful way with your loved ones, with your community, with the world by and large. If you have aspiration of sharing your medicine in the world, it changes everything. So if this is speaking to you, feel free to send me a message. You can send me a private message on Messenger, and let's have a beautiful heart-to-heart chat. Let's hop on a call and let's discuss how I can support you in healing your body, in healing your sexuality. So moving, once we get out of COVID-19, which we will absolutely will, you are emerging out of COVID-19 more self-assured, more confident, more healthy, more vibrant than ever before. That's my vision. That's my intention for you. And I know this healing potential that lives inside of your body. It has never, ever gone away. It's there inside of you, and it's waiting to be cultivated and awakened and truly remembered, so your body can start to heal in a really, really deep way. So send me a message if you have any question. You can drop it in the comments below. If you have any private question that you want to discuss just with me, feel free to send me a private message, and I'll be happy to support you in this way. Sending you much love, beautiful woman. We are in this together. Your body can heal, and it is time to step into this.